Brexit UK Supreme Court rules government needs parliamentary approval to start leaving EU. British Prime Minister Theresa May must give Parliament a vote before she can formally start Brexit, the UK Supreme Court has ruled, giving politicians who oppose her plans a shot at amending them by a majority of 8-3. The highest judicial body in the UK dismissed the government's argument that Ms May could simply use executive powers known as royal prerogative to invoke Article 50 of the EU's Lisbon Treaty. The referendum is of great political significance, but the Act of Parliament, which established it, did not say what should happen as a result. Supreme Court President David Neuberger said, "So any change in the law to give effect to the referendum must be made in the only way permitted by the UK Constitution, namely by an Act of Parliament." However, the judges did remove one major potential obstacle for the British government, saying Ms May did not need the approval of the UK's devolved assemblies in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland before triggering Brexit. Ruling does nothing to change March timeline. Ms May has repeatedly said she would trigger Article 50 before the end of March. But the ruling means she must now first bring forward urgent legislation before she can go ahead. That opens up the Brexit process to scrutiny from politicians, the majority of whom had wanted to stay in the EU. However, a spokesperson for Ms May said the High Court ruling did nothing to change the planned March deadline. It's important to remember that Parliament backed the referendum by a margin of 6-1 and has already indicated its support for getting on with the process of exit to the timetable we have set out, the spokesman said. "We respect the Supreme Court's decision and will set out our next steps to Parliament shortly."